For number 2 on the Chapter 15 Schoology assignment, we have an appliance dealer selling 3 different models of upright freezers. 13.5, 15.9, and 19.1 cubic feet of storage space in them. So X is the amount of storage space, and P is the probability, which is the probability of people buying that storage space. So like 50% of people buy the 15.9, 30% of people buy the 19.1, 20% of people buy the 13.5. If we want to calculate the mean and standard deviation, the fastest way to do that is going to be through Staplet. So I'm going to pull up Staplet here. And I'm going to do discrete random variable because I have a discrete random distribution here. I have 3 sets of data, right? 3 values. And this is going to be freezers. And I have 13.5 freezers, and those have a 20%, so 0.2. And then I have a 15.9 cubic foot freezer, and those are 0.5. And then I have a 19.1 cubic foot freezer, and those are 0.3. See, they add up to 100, so we know it's valid. And begin analysis. And there's just the odds of getting each one, the 13.5, the 16, the 19.1. And there is my mean and standard deviation. So the mean cubic feet would be 16.38, and the standard deviation would be 1.998. So the mean, 16.38, and the standard deviation would be 1.998, or 2.0 would also work on that one, but 1.998. All right, so if the price of the freezer was 2.5 times the cubic feet minus 8.5, so this is a lot like number 1 on the outline, where you're taking your mean and standard deviation and multiplying them by a number and then adding or subtracting a number. So you're going to do it a lot like you did on the outline example number 1. So for the new mean would be 25 times 16.38, which is the X, minus 8.5. So I'm going to calculate that. And I'm going to use a calculator real quick. So it is 25 times 16.38, which is the average, minus 8.5. And I get 401. So $401, 25 times 16.38 minus 8.5, and I get the mean is $401. I would just put 401 in there, stay off the dollar sign on that. And for the standard deviation, the sigma, remember the 25 does affect the sigma, the standard deviation, so it would be 1.998 times 25, but adding or subtracting a number on the end doesn't do anything to the sigma, so it would just be 1.998 times 25. 25, and I get 49.95. So I get 49.95. So the average price of one of these freezers is $401, give or take $49.95. So that would be my answer to Schoology number 2. And also make sure when you input number 2, you don't use a dollar sign on there, because they usually don't call for dollar signs or percent signs in the answers and fill in the blanks.